Hi everybody, I'm Gwendolyn Sterk of Sterk Family Law, and today we're going to address small businesses and the importance of group insurance plans. And I'm privileged to have Anna Minkina with us today to discuss this topic. Welcome, Anna.
Thanks for having me.
So Anna and I have worked together for many years. She's part of our resource center, and she provides the group coverage for Sterk Family Law. And let me tell you, navigating that, opening our firm in 2015 was an education in and of itself. But it's real important to understand what benefits you can apply and provide to your individual employees. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
So first, give a message to all the small employers. Why is this such an important topic?
I think the biggest thing with small employers is they're trying to attract employees and retain them, and benefits is a key thing out there today. And I think the small employers think that they need a large number of people to start a group, and that's not true.
How many people do you need?
2 W-2s, but they just can't be husband and wife. 2 W-2s, and that's all you need.
And so you can start that group plan, and you can then look at various options that might be available, correct?
Correct.
Now, is there a difference in premium rates versus an individual plan versus a group plan?
There are, and it's very surprising. For 2019, I did you can do groups of one, in fact. You can have one person waive off, say they're with their spouse's plan. So I did a group of one, and on an individual basis, her plan was going to be $2,400 a month for herself, her husband, and her children. And we put her on a group plan with a better plan, and it went down to $1,700 a month. So
wow, that's a big difference. So let me just be clear. It's 2 W-2 employees to qualify to get the group,
correct.
But not everybody in the group then has to take the insurance.
So you have to have at least one.
At least one, obviously, to get that rate.
Correct.
So then going forward, what options are available for a group plan?
So the nicest part of the group plan is we all grew up with Blue Cross Blue Shield, nationwide coverage and those nationwide PPOs. Those are only available on group plans. You can't get those nationwide coverage plans on individual plans.
Now, why is nationwide coverage so important?
Because you're traveling anywhere outside, you're going to Florida, California, you're spending time there, or you're traveling abroad. Whatever you're doing, you can go access all those doctors and hospitals, especially Northwestern, Rush, University of Chicago. They don't accept the individual plans, only the group plans.
Wow, that's a big significant issue in terms of what's available. Some would say that maybe that's a little unfair, but that's not our position here today. Our position is this is the way it is. And so exploring what those options are. So to start a group plan, you just have to have a business of some sort.
Correct.
And then that business would get you an employer identification number,
correct,
which would then generate the 2 eligible W-2 employees, correct?
Correct.
What if you have 1099 employees versus W-2? Well, they're not really employees.
Well, they're not really employees. There are a couple companies, in fact, that's changing again this year at the end of the year. There are going to be companies out there that all we'll need is, again, 2 W-2s, and then we could put 1099s on, which is a really big asset for mortgage companies, real estate companies, a lot of them, because they didn't have access to it.
Right, and they might have somebody that's an independent contractor that gets a 1099, and now they're going to have that access, which is really an incredible change.
Correct.
That's important for people to know going forward. Now, if you're going to have a premium that is provided through the company, does the company have to provide or pay for that insurance?
They have to put in a portion of that, absolutely.
And they can put that in various ways, is that correct?
Correct.
They could pay the premium outright.
Correct.
Or they could create a plan that's similar to like a cafeteria plan, where they are putting a portion of benefits assigned to an employee, and then the employee can utilize that for the insurance.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
So that would be like a pre-tax dollars or a program of that nature.
That's the best part of it. With a group plan, the employer is paying pre-tax and the employee is paying with pre-tax dollars.
Right, and then you can also, if you create certain types of plans with it, you can give other employees that might not need that insurance various other options to use that money. Is that correct?
Correct.
And that cafeteria plan can be part of the planning that you do with someone in addition to the group insurance, correct?
Correct.
So you don't necessarily administer that cafeteria type plan, or what some would call, some type of insurance benefit plan or supplemental plan. But that would be something that you could then work with them to get to another entity to provide that service.
Correct.
Is that correct? And it's interesting because I think that people don't recognize that there are ways that employers can provide the group plan, and then utilize these type of plans, cafeteria plans, which will then give potential for somebody to deduct child care expenses.
Correct.
Other type of expenses that they might have.
Transportation.
Right, transportation, their out-of-pocket medical. There's a lot of things that are available. And the employer contributes part of that, and then the employee could contribute as a pre-tax dollar plan. So there's really a lot of planning, and it doesn't take these big entities to get this started.
No, it does not. You can do, like I said, small employers really would benefit from them a lot because excuse me, the cost savings for one, and then you have that added value for employees because they're looking for benefits nowadays with the high cost of healthcare.
Right. And so that makes it very attractive. So you have worked with group plans, you work with individual plans. What other services do you provide if people want to call you and look at the services?
I do the dental, the vision, the Medicare, all the healthcare options.
Very good. So if you are out there and you have a business, stop. Don't think that you're not eligible. A lot of times people think, oh, I'm too small. I'm just getting started. You can do it from day one, correct?
Correct.
And you need a group of 2 and only 1 to go on the plan itself. What a fascinating thing, fascinating topic. And we urge all the small employers to give you a call to look at what those options are. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Pleasure.